Hi students, nice to see you again. I am teacher Yellen Espian, your arts teacher. Welcome to our class. How's everyone doing? For this video, we have Southeast Asian arts. Are you ready? Let's start. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to 1. Name the different countries in Southeast Asia. Number 2. Create artworks showing the characteristic elements of the arts of Southeast Asia. Number 3. Exhibit completed artworks for appreciation and critiquing. Before we proceed to our lesson, let's have some review on the countries of Southeast Asia. Can you recall them from your past grade level? I believe you can, so let's get started. Do we have the same answer? Wow, congratulations, you made it right. Thailand. Thai silk is produced from the cocoons of Thai silkworm. It is mainly produced in Korat, the center of the silk industry in Thailand. These are some examples of Thai silkworms, their cocoons, and how they are being handled by sellers or producers in Thailand. Thai textile are probably the best known example of its indigenous handicrafts. Thai silk textile often use complicated patterns and various colors and style. They do this by hand reeling threads onto a woven spindle to produce a uniform strand of raw silk. The process takes around 40 hours to produce a half kilogram of Thai silk. Cambodia. Weaving has been an important trade in Cambodia for centuries, and textiles were used in trade during the Angkor period. They had two types of Cambodian weaving. Number 1. Ikat technique or concave. To create patterns, weavers tie and dye portion of wet yarn before weaving begins. Patterns are diverse and vary by region. Common motifs include lattice, stars, and spots. Number 2. An even twill. It yields single or two-color fabrics which are produced by weaving 3 threads so that the color of one thread dominates on the side of the fabric, while the two others determine the color of reverse side. Woven silk. It is another specialty in Cambodia, and you can find amazing deal on splendid silk pieces. Traditionally, Cambodian textiles have employed natural dyes coming from insect nest for red dye, indigo for blue dye, prohat bark, yellow and green dye, ebony bark for black dye. Cambodia's modern silk weaving centers are Takeo, Battambang, Biantay, Niekay, Siem Reap, and Kampot provinces. Cambodian silk is generally sold domestically, where it's used in sampot, wrap skirt, furnishings, and pidan, pictorial tapestries. Cotton textile have also played a significant role in Cambodian culture. Kurama, the traditionally checked scarves worn almost universally by Cambodians, are made of cotton. Laos. According to Lao tradition, stories of their history were not passed on orally, nor was it written. They wove it. C. The Lao woman's ankle, long skirt, whose form undeniable but whose pattern are unique to each skirt. Vietnam. Golden thread, silk were born in Vietnam. Many of our Vietnamese fabrics originated from Hadong, the center of weaving and sericulture, silkworm production for centuries. Some popular Vietnamese fabric ranges are 1. Shantung taffeta. It is a type of silk plain wave fabric, historically from the province of Shandong. It is similar to Dauphiny, but is slightly thinner and less irregular. Shantung. It is often used for bridal gowns. Number 2. Bengalin webs. Bengalin is a woven silk and cotton material which became fashionable for women and children to wear in 1880s and 1890s. 3. Ebony satin. All natural luxurious silk, hand woven in southern Vietnam and naturally dyed using ebony fruit pads. The fabric dates back over a century, but was only recently revitalized by the designer Viet Chong. Let's have an activity. Since we are discussing about a textile or cloth, our individual activity will be paper weaving. In your elementary days, maybe in your grade 5 or 6, you have done this activity. Things needed for this activity: colored paper, choose at least 3 different colors of your choice, or old magazine pages, gift wrappers, colored newspaper advertisement, any materials that is colorful. Number 2. Scissor or cutter. 3. Pencil. 4. Ruler. 5. Glue or any adhesive, liquid or tape. Read the direction properly. Use a different pattern. Look at this picture. Reminders. You are given 15 minutes to do this activity. After 15 minutes, you need to take a photo of yourself holding your paper weaving work. Send them to me through my email, realin.spon001@deped.gov.ph. Use the following rubric. In this rubric, you will know what you can get from your teacher. So do your best in this activity. Good luck! Thank you for today's class. I hope you learned from our discussion. Have a nice day. See you next week. Goodbye. Thank you.